Hello everyone, Eric Magidson here. Thank you for joining me again for a short instructional video. This one's going to be on utilizing Google Forms as a means of getting and communicating with my students within Blackboard. So let me give you an example of how I use a Google form. In Blackboard here, I have a form in all my classes called the suggestion form. So students can easily come in here and click on it. They can come down and fill it out. Let's go ahead and fill one out. I'm going to say for CIS 279, this is Brian. If they don't want to put their name, they don't have to. I am not understanding the section on IP addressing. I wonder if you might post a video on it. So there we are. There's the suggestion that was made. I'll show you some of the suggestions that I've gotten. The reason I do this is because to me it's pretty frustrating when I get student suggestions on my student evaluation forms after the fact. So there's no way for me to change the class, so it's a better learning environment for the students in real time. So I really encourage them to use this suggestion form and give me suggestions for how to make the class better now instead of for the next group. So at this point, the person would hit submit, and let's go take a look at that form. So I've already got it open here. Let me close it so I get the latest data. We'll see how quickly this works. Here's the suggestion form. When I open up a form, it comes in the form of a spreadsheet. So it gives me the date and time that they left it, what course they left it for, and the suggestion. Let's go ahead and scroll down here. And we see here is my suggestion from Brian. This is Brian. I'm not understanding the section on IP addressing. I wonder if you might post a video on it. So let me give you a scenario on how you might use a suggestion form. Suggestion forms can be used for quick and dirty quizzes, really, inside of Blackboard. But here's our scenario. This weekend I'm going to hold some study sessions for students, and basically I'm going to give them 2 hours of my time, both on Saturday and Sunday. My concern is if nobody signs up for Saturday, I'm going to be sitting there all alone and bored when I could be out doing something else. So let's go ahead and create a Google form by just saying create form so that people can sign up for the study sessions. This is going to be the study session form. So this is the form that they're going to sign up for and commit to showing up for a weekend study session. It always starts with one basic type. If I don't want this type, I can certainly just throw it in the garbage. But it's a type of question text, which is what I want. And I'm going to say, enter your name. So that's the question title. I can give them help desk. This one hopefully is pretty self-explanatory. And say done. So they're going to enter their name. I'm going to then come down here and edit this second type. This type, I'm going to do a multiple choice question. So, please choose the date and time you plan to attend. Again, pretty self-explanatory here. It's multiple choice. So let me get some dates out here. Looks like Saturday is going to be October 29th. So I'm going to come in here and say Saturday, October 29th from, October, there it is, 29th, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at Barnes and Noble. So Saturday we're going to meet at Barnes and Noble on the east side of town. Then I'll add another one. The next one will be Sunday, October, here I go with that C again, how to slow down, 30th, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Library Computer Lab. So those are their two options. I'm going to say done. Now at this point, I can go ahead if I want to and apply a theme. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and find a nice theme to go with my form. You don't have to apply a theme. Let's see, what says study? How about this one? Choose that theme. So this is what my form would look like. Okay, if I didn't want a theme, I can just say cancel. Go back to editing and leave the theme as plain. So I'm just going to leave it as plain so we can see what it looks like. At this point, I can email the form. I can look at responses, which I don't have any, or more actions. I'm going to go ahead and embed this form by grabbing, with Control-C, the iframe content. So this is the HTML that I need to embed this form. I've hit Control-C. I'm going to cancel this and go into Blackboard. From Blackboard, I can do this on an item, a section inside Blackboard, or a page right on the front page. So I'm going to turn on my edit mode. We're waiting for Blackboard. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and create a new content area. Whoops. Create a new blank page. I'm going to call this study sessions. So I'll just announce this to users. Again, I can also just put a link right into an email to all of my students as well. I'll hit submit. Here's my study session, plural. Come in here to the HTML source mode. Highlight that break. Paste that in. It's got a height already. It's got a width already that looks like it should fit inside my frame. I'm going to say submit. And there is the blank form without any. So let's go ahead and fill out the form. I'm ready for the study session. There's my name. I'm going to commit to Sunday and hit submit. I'm done with the form. I could fill out the form again. My response has been recorded. The student can now work away. So again, here was that study sessions form. The next student's ready to click on it. Let's go ahead and look at the responses. So if I've already gotten out of the form in Google Documents, I'll just come into the form, and by default, it's going to open up in the spreadsheet. As you can see, at 8:47 on 10/27, right now, Eric Magidson signed up for Sunday. I want to make this more readable. I'll just expand out that column, expand out that column, and there it is. Forms are really that easy. I hope this helps, and have a great day.